This year's theme is New Horizons, and I think is really appropriate. We've come through the past almost 2 years now of the COVID pandemic globally, and we're starting to see the back end of this. We're starting to be able to get together again, and as an industry, we really have to look to the future and look to how we can do things differently going forward. At this conference, we're going to be taking a pretty deep dive into looking at how we can work as an industry with our marina sector, with all levels of government, with our Indigenous and First Nations communities, to see how that we can continue to provide water access to the recreational boating community.
The last 2 years have been like nothing we've ever seen before. The industry in recreational boating has been excellent. We've had, most of our members have had very good years. However, not without challenges, just like everybody in the, in business in British Columbia, or in Canada for that matter. The great thing about boating during COVID is you could do it safely, and so people who may have otherwise been traveling to places far away have decided to get into boating, and that has been a boon for our industry.
The good is that more people than ever are turning to recreational boating as something that they'd like to do. There's been a record number of PCOC cards that have been issued by Transport Canada in the last 2 years. And there's no question that the industry has done well with new first-time boaters and people looking to get back into recreational boating as something to do with their family. So that's terrific. But there are some thunderstorms on the horizon and some thunderclouds, and we need to address those as an industry. And some of those are obvious right now with supply chain issues globally. It means that it's very difficult for our dealers and brokers to get new inventory, and that's causing issues. We have employment issues. It's very difficult to hire the trained staff that we need in the industry and to attract the staff to the industry. And then we have ongoing things like the luxury tax that we've been fighting now for 2 years since I came to the association. We've been fighting to get the luxury tax eliminated, and it's just continuing to be there. So these are some of the issues that we're facing as an industry, and I know we're up to the challenge, and this conference is a great way to talk about these issues and work towards a better future. It's a matter of collaboration and working together, and there will always be red tape. There are 3 levels of government that are all involved in this decision-making process. There's DFO, there's Ministry of Transportation, there's Indigenous communities that have to be consulted in a meaningful way. It's significant for the economy in the interior. When you look at the Columbia-Shuswap region, when you look at Kelowna, you look in the Kootenays, fishing and recreational boating makes up a huge part of the economy in these communities, and it's really important to be able to have access to waterways and allow families to recreate the way they want to.
I think moving forward, we're calling this conference New Horizons, and it is going to be a different world and a new world as we get used to doing business. We can shine by being an industry that works together. Teamwork, cooperation with other people in the industry. This is how we are going to really, promote boating, promote safe boating, and get more people on the water. Ultimately, that will mean more customers for all of us, and people will be happy with their experience. So really, let's just work together, folks, and have a great experience out there on the water.